Hey guys, it's been a while, I know. Just got my new station set up, so it's a setup. So it's a wee bit easier for me to just jump on and record whenever I want now. As you can probably tell, my hair is like 3 meters longer than what it was. Yes, there are extensions. So what I'm gonna do for you today is wee makeup look. By the way, anyone else hitting this crappy weather? Yeah, bring the sun back out. Wanna use a hot tub? Come on. Right, okay, so today, what we're going to do is, I've had a couple of people ask me for makeup to suit hooded eyes, because a lot of people have hooded eyes. And so what we're going to do today, we're going to do a brown smoky look. Yeah, so let's just get straight into it. I'm going to go in with a spoolie, and I'm just going to soften the hairs a wee bit, if it's new. If it's not, then it doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to brush up the hairs on my brows, and then I'm going to go in with the PLOUISE base in RUMOUR 01, and I'm going to put some of that on the back of the hand, and then I'm going to go in with PLOUISE 7071 devoted to my base brush. So pretty, gives you such flawless, oh, it's amazing. So then we're just gonna pat it onto the lid. If you see me looking above the camera, it's because there's a mirror there. So we're just gonna continue to pat that on. You kind of want to arch the brow as you're going along. And just patta. PLOUISE has a really good selection of these. I think she has like 11 shades, which is really good, because you get some makeup brands that literally have about 4 shades. It doesn't match everyone, and it's a bit ridiculous. So we're just going to keep going on top of that until you get the consistency that you want. I obviously like mine quite thick, as you can tell already. And we're basically just patting it. And we're kind of going into the corner. This is going to be like a rounded makeup look. Yeah, it's not going to be winged, so it's going to be winded look. So I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. And just pat. I actually love this stuff. It's literally, it's got the consistency of a dream. Like, if anyone is struggling to find like a thick consistency but not like cakey, this is it. And I've got something in my eye. Do you ever get that? Like, you're literally fine all day, and as soon as it comes to doing something important, you just get hit up the face with all these unnecessary issues. Once I've done that, I'm gonna go in with my Jessup 228 Luxe Crease Brush, and I'm just gonna use that to blend out the concealer, just so there's no harsh lines. But then I'm just gonna go over and pat over the concealer on both eyes. In case you're a new subscriber here, these are not my natural brows. I have had them tattooed on by Janine. She owns a wee brow craft bar up in Glengormley. Yeah, Glengormley, called the Brow Craft. Absolutely amazing at what she does. I also had Rebecca Ward microblade them, which is just the hair strokes before that, in Belfast. So hit them both up, they're amazing. So the next thing I'm going to do is go in with the brows. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Pomade in medium brown. I should know the colour of that by now. I've been using this for like 5 years. Okay, I'm going to go in this brush. I feel like it's an Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but again, I've had it for so long, the names wore off it. I'm so good at these things, aren't I? So I'm gonna go in and dip it into the dip brow. You then want to, so I'm just gonna follow the line of my brow. And then I'm just gonna like flick it up at the front because I don't want the front to be too harsh. I'm just gonna go in again. And I'm gonna go at the top. And again, just draw on the outline. Try and use whatever's already on your brush before dipping back in. Because if you don't, you'll find you'll have way too much product and nowhere to put it. I've literally wasted the last 4 months of my life. I'm so disappointed with myself. Now I start back to work on Monday and I'm like, oh, there's so much I haven't done with my life. Whose fault is that, Amy? So I'm just gonna go over and do exactly the same thing with this eyebrow. So that is the brows done. So I'm just going in with the same concealer I used at the start and the same brush. So just gonna pat that on, and I'm just gonna, oh, it's so weird doing it in the camera. Oh, it's a risky one. I think I'll just stick to the mirror. And I'm just gonna keep going back into the product until I feel like there's enough there. This is also handy for carving, like if you've overdrawn your eyebrows, it's good for carving out the shape. It's also good from saving your eyebrows from getting covered in foundation whenever you are putting your foundation on. Because I know, like, I'm temperamental with carving out my eyebrows. I don't always do it. But I know when I don't, I always struggle not to get foundation on my eyebrows because I'm having to go so closely. So I'm just going in with that same brush that I blended the outer or the eyelid concealer with, and I'm just blending that out. My skin is not in the best condition right now, so I feel like this isn't gliding on as easy as it usually would. It breaks my heart. And just blending it out again. So I'm gonna go in with my Nina brush, and it's the Nicola brush, and I'm gonna go in with my PLOUISE Secret Sinner palette in the shade Fling, which is just this middle brown one. I'm gonna fall off my seat. So I'm just gonna pat in, tap off any excess, I always get that word mixed up, and I'm just gonna dab it on first and then start going around in circular motions. You will need to do this a couple of times for the desired colour to show, so don't be freaking out if it doesn't work like straight away. Do you know what's weird? I used to hate coffee. I used to think it was disgusting. I wondered how people drank it. It was so strong and like bitter and bleh. See now, I have like 4 cups a day. People wonder why I'm crazy. It was Patricia. I need to stop saying that. I've been saying that a lot too. It's like whenever you're drunk and you do things that you didn't mean to do, you wake up the next morning, your friends are telling you about it and you're like, it wasn't me. It's that bitch Patricia. Yeah, that's why I shouldn't drink coffee. Because I just come out with the biggest load of ever. So then I'm going to go in, Jess Up 231 Luxe Petite Brush, And I'm going to go in with my BPERFECT XL Pro palette in the shade Intuition, which is this dark brown one here. So I'm just going to dab into that. And I want to pack this colour on, which is why I'm using pack. I don't know how to, like a pack on brush. I don't know how to word it. A denser, that's the word, denser brush than a big fluffy one. So I'm literally just gonna pack that on. I'm not being overly careful because it's gonna blend out anyway, especially over the lid. So I'm just gonna, it's like a smaller blending brush. It's handy. So I'm just gonna blend that out. Why are you not blending? There we go. If you find it's not blending very well, just dab it into the product a wee bit and blend it out, and it works perfectly. So I just want to make that a wee bit darker, so I'm just going to pack that on a wee bit more. And blend it again. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Concealer B brush. And I'm just going to go in with the same concealer we used at the start. Just going to dab it in. And I'm just going to go under the eye. This is more just for like a... There was one bit of hair next to it. Yeah. So this is just so we can do your eyeshadow underneath your eyes. What we're going to do is we're going to go in with... Where are you? It's gone. It's gone. Oh, there we go. So we're going to go in with this brush and not that brush. So I'm going to go in with the MS brush. It's like slightly bigger than the other one. And I'm going to go in with the lighter shade we used, which was Fling. And I'm just going to tap off the excess. And then I'm just going to go underneath the eye, along the waterline. You generally want to start in the middle of the eye, because that's where most of the product is going to go. And then you want to work it out towards the edges and the inner corner. So then I'm going to use a smaller brush, and I'm going to go in with the darker shade we used, which was the Intuition out of the BPERFECT XL Pro palette. And I'm going to just go closer to the waterline. We still want to be able to see this transition shade. So again, starting in the centre, very light-handed, working our way inwards and outwards. This can be quite tickly. And then we're just going to repeat that on the other eye. My eyeliner. Where's my eyeliner? There it is. So I'm going to go in with a pencil one. This is Soft Call by Rimmel London. And I'm just going to go in the waterline. A lot of people find this very difficult to do. It does take a lot of practice. It can make your eyes water. Again, it can be tickly, but it comes with practice. So I'm trying to not poke myself in the eye while showing you what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go in the waterline. And repeat that on the other side. Try not to poke yourself in the eye. Once that's done, I'm going to go in with an angled brush. So this is Jessup 317 Winged Liner Brush. And I'm just going to go in with the black shade Lights Out in the BPERFECT palette. And I'm going to set my waterline liner with that. The reason we do this is because it makes it last longer. So I don't know if you've ever noticed on your nights out your eyeliner ends up like disappearing. This is gonna help it stay in place. So we're literally just gonna pat that over liner. No doubt you will get some of this in your eye, can't really fade it. Once we're done with that, I'm gonna very gently take it along my waterline and blend it down the way, just so you don't have this really harsh black line. So it's blending in with the shadows that are underneath your eye. Pencil brush, and I'm just gonna add a wee bit of concealer onto that, and I'm gonna put it on the inner corner just to make that a wee bit tacky. And this will help whatever pigment I'm putting in to brighten up, it'll help it stick. This is the Fair Play highlighter out of the Be Perfect palette. I'm just gonna circle that in there. There's everywhere. And I'm just gonna pat that. You can't really see that. I can see it. You can't really, can you? I don't know. Pack it on in the inner corner. And just do the same with the other eye. Mascara. This is a godsend. The Colossal Big Shot, Maybelline New York. Go check out the Face Fairy on Instagram. She's absolutely amazing. She is the reason I bought this. But she, like, oh my god, she's class. So you wanna, to get right down to the roots, you wanna wiggle side to side very gently. You probably can't see the benefits of this mascara right now because I've got dark eyeshadow on, but I'll use it again in another video where I'm not wearing big dark eyeshadow. How good do they look? I got these from SHEIN. I think they were like $4.99 for 10 pairs. So I haven't used these before, so I don't know what they're like, but they look really big. Scares me a little bit, but we're gonna wing it. So I'm gonna, whoa, it's really hard in the camera to do. I'm gonna, trying to explain how to do this. I'm gonna look down, but I'm gonna put my head up, and I'm gonna place them on my lash line, and then try and work out from there what I need to trim. So I need to trim a good bit. So I'm gonna take my wee pair of scissors, and you wanna, if you're like new to doing this, just go a little bit at a time because you don't want to ruin a whole new set of lashes by taking a big whack off and then them being too small. So I'm gonna do one bit at a time. So I'm literally gonna take one chunk off, if that makes sense. I'm gonna try this again. Head up, look down, place on lash line. They look good. They look good. So all I needed to do there was take one chunk off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Eldora lash adhesive. And I'm going to pop that on the strip. And I'm going to leave it to set for about 20 to 30 seconds. Because you want it to be tacky so it stays on. Do you ever put lash glue on and then try to apply it on your eyes straight away and it just will not stick? Yeah, you need to wait till it's like tacky. I'm going to take my lash and my lash applicator. If you struggle with putting lashes on, this baby here, amazing. I'm going to use this because I have these claws on and it might be a wee bit of a struggle. So, sticking to myself. So again, look up, no, head up, look down, apply. You want to just wiggle. I feel like that went on way too easy. This glue, by the way, guys, will have your lashes stay on for days. Okay, these are huge. Like, oh, they're tickling my eyebrow. They are nice though. They're just huge. They're winged. I haven't worn winged eyelashes in, I'm gonna say like maybe a year, over a year. I always go for lashes that are kind of the same length the whole way around. Okay, I feel like I could have maybe cut that a wee bit more. Ugh. Oh well, it's gonna have to do. When you're applying lashes, guys, blink slowly and carefully, because if they're not stuck down, they're gonna move. I don't know how I feel about them. They're very big. I think maybe if I just cut them down another chunk. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're winged and I haven't worn winged and God knows. I feel like my coffee's starting to wear off now. I need another one. Okay, so I might need another one. She says I still have a glass left. Now, why did I put the mascara down? We need to do our bottom lashes. My phone is going crazy with notifications here. Keep popping up on my screen. I'm like, go away. Can't focus. Okay, so do I really need to explain how to put, no, I don't. Okay, just mascara, bottom lashes. Wiggle. Don't get it on your nose. Well, actually, you can, because this is why we do the eyes before we do the face. So then you can wipe it off. And it's not stuck to your foundation. This mascara does bits for your lower lashes, by the way. Does anyone else really want to try those false ones though? They're growing on me. I don't know whether they just look good on girls who are modeling for makeup though. Like if I went to the bar wearing them, would you laugh at me? Would you? Or would you be like, oh, I want them? Alrighty. Okay. So I'm just gonna, another trick. If you do your foundation before you do your eyes and you get mascara on your face, wait till it's dry, get a wee spoolie and just gone. Okay. Right. I'm now going to go in with the brightest freaking thing you've ever seen in your life. Iconic drops. The price of this kind of broke my heart a wee bit, but I was like, I need to get it. Again, the Face Fairy Instagram. She did this to me. Where's my brush? Oh yeah. So, Jessup 125 stippling brush. You can use that, or you can use like a denser flat one, which I feel like I left in the other room. But we're just gonna use this one for now. So, I'm just gonna rub it around the face. Don't laugh at me when you see this on. I look like a bit of copper. This is also very good for your body, guys. If you're like going all out and you want like popping collarbones or like a glow on your chest. This is the thing to use. I know a lot of people out there are probably like, oh my god, I have like seen cheaper ones. I have a cheaper one and it does not work anything like this. It doesn't even come out of the wee applicator. See how that just dribbles out. The other one doesn't do that. It's all like clumped inside. It doesn't work. Now I look like a big 2p coin. We're gonna go in with some foundation. Yeah. So I'm gonna use my foundation stick first. So I'm gonna use the Revolution Makeup stick in F5. I'm just gonna draw lines on my face. There's really no other way to put it. That's that done. And then I'm gonna go in with my little my, what do you call this thing? Palette, yeah. Distractions everywhere. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation, which looks like this. I have to get this because of all the hype over it. So I'm gonna do 3 squirts of that. Then I'm gonna go in with my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation in the shade Aruba. When I first got this, I was like, that is not going to match my face. Then I mixed it around a little and I was like, yeah, it's good, it's good. Just make sure you're wearing tan if you're using it, that's all. I'm not, but I'm wearing a high color top, so it's alright. I'll do my tan tomorrow. Didn't have time to do it today. Busy woman. Mix the foundation round and round and round. Yep. Then I'm going to get my foundation brush. This is actually meant to be a contour brush by Real Techniques, but I use this foundation brush because I think it's handy in all the little places. So I'm just going to smack that on my face. Not being overly perfect because I'm going in with a beauty blender afterwards. I'm also not going to take this the whole way up to my eyelid because we're going to be putting concealer in there. Make sure to blend down the chin, the neck. You know what, this is so heartbreaking. I'm just out of the shower now. I'm just plastering myself with makeup all down my body. Gross, I know. Yeah. So then, just like, I'm literally just applying it to my face. I don't know what keeps happening to my accent. Where am I from? America, Texas, England, Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland. Yeah, that one. Right, what I'm going to do for in here, because I've already got that done, I'm going to go in with the wee small brush I used to blend out the concealer at the start. And I'm just going to blend between the eyebrows and also above where we carved out the eyebrows. Just so we don't get too close to the brows with the foundation stick. And I'm just going to go up into the roots of the hair as well because I don't really want to use that big makeup brush for that. Blend right here. Blend right here. Yeah. So then I'm going to go in with my booty sponge. Dab it in whatever excess I have. And blend. It smells so good. I washed my brushes with Dettol. And the sponge was annoying me yesterday because I couldn't get all the makeup out of it. So I've heard big things about this pink stuff. And I thought, well, it says you can use it for anything. So I used it for my makeup sponge and it worked. Yeah, it worked. So on through. Oh, itchy nose. Do you ever get it as soon as you put your foundation on? That's when your nose gets itchy. Okay, so once you've done that, oh gosh, I'm gonna go back in with my PLOUISE concealer. Now, if you've watched my other videos, you will see that I had said I do not like using this because it's too thick. Well, I changed my mind. I love it now. And I'm just gonna pat like an under my eye, down the side of my nose, and then work my way out. And under, like my upper lip as well, because we want to brighten up around that area. I don't know if anyone else is doing this trend, by the way, but I like to do this like, whoop. No, that didn't do anything. This, whoop. Yeah, I think it just lifts the entire face. People are like, you made, you know, you have this big white line up the side of your head, and I'm like, yeah, I put it there. Oh, plus it looks bomb when you're doing winged eyeshadow as well, and eyeliner, but you'll very rarely see that on my page because I can't do it properly. It's really annoying actually, because I really want to be able to do it. All these other girls, and they're just like, and I'm like, what sorcery is this? No, go away. So again, not being overly careful about that, because I'm gonna go back in with my booty blender. And I'm just gonna dab, 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 dab. Just like that. So then I'm gonna go in with my setting powder. So I'm gonna use the AIRSPUN one. What I like to use is a little flat pack brush like this. So this is, oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. 19mm Royal and Lang nickel. Fancy. So I'm just gonna pat it in my powder. And I'm gonna pat under the eyes. Real, nothing crazy. Just fluffing. So going around the T-bone, T-zone. And then after that, we're just gonna go all over the face. I'm gonna go in with my new fave bronzer. In my last video, you would have seen I used Hoola. I have been using Hoola for years until I never used to be a fan of MAC. I just realised one of my eyes is still super bright, so I'm just gonna go under with the wee pencil brush that I used. Go back in with the shadow. Yeah, so I was never really fond of MAC. And then I seen again the Face Fairy. I have literally been obsessed with her Instagram videos, and she uses this, and the colour was just amazing, so I had to use it. So we're just gonna go in circular motions down the cheekbone. I nearly forgot what you call that thing. I'm gonna go under my jawline just to give it a wee bit more structure. And then I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do now, okay, so I'm gonna show you the trick for my, look, people think I'm crazy. So it's kind of gone. It's kind of gone. So I would just go along the line here. So I'm not bringing the bronzer the whole way down my face. And you can, no, do you know what? No, I don't know. It's gone. Again, I would just go above that line and then start blending up the way. Oh, by the way, guys, this is my Jessup 205 Luxe highlight brush, but I use it for bronzer because it's way too big for highlight. And you do this to make your forehead look puny. Because if you have a 5 head like me, it's what you gotta do. So then I'm gonna take this little brush here, Jessup 227 Luxe Soft Definer. Take it in my bronzer again. Oh, by the way, what's wrong with me today? MAC Dark Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. If you're going to look for this, it is not in the bronzer section. I looked for about half an hour. It is actually in the face powder. So it's a face powder, not a bronzer. And I'm just gonna take that down the nose. You want to look like you have no nose. Going in with my LMD palette in the shade Peachy for my brush. Pop it on. I don't wear a lot of blush, so I'm quite gentle with it. And go on the apples of your cheeks, blend up a wee tiny bit into the bronzer. And same on the other side. Yeah, looks about right. For highlighter, I'm going in with OFRA Rodeo Drive highlighter. Oh, it's backwards. Well, this is what it looks like. Taking Jessup 221 Luxe Soft Crease Brush. And just rolling around. Oh yeah. And just applying it on the high points of my face. That includes my cheeks, my nose, above my eyebrow, and the other one. Now it looks like I have shiny devil horns. Jokes, we're gonna blend that out. Blend. Go back over with a powder brush if you need to, if it's too bright. You don't want to draw much attraction to your head if it's as big as mine. Upper lip. Upper lip, there we go. To the nose. Yeah. That's a donkey that lives beside my house, if you heard that. 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, that thing goes off. It's like an alarm clock. Okay, what's next? Lips. So, this is what I want to tell you about. It's called SHEGLAM. Why it's called SHEGLAM? Guess where I got it from? SHEIN. The same place I got these lashes for like $3.99, $4.99, whatever they were. This I think was $3.50. And where do you see? Oh my god, where do you see the works? It took me about half an hour trying to figure out how to work this, but yeah. Isn't that amazing? And then you just pull it out. So cool. So cool. Look at the color of that. Okay. I'm not using any lip liner because I feel red. You don't really need to. What is that? Hey. I'm back. Okay, so need to take my foundation lips off. Going in with my lipstick again. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put it on. So that is the lipstick. Like, come on, $3.99. Look at the color of that. The only thing is, I would say it does wear off after a while. So what I like to do is get a bit of setting powder and just get like a wee brush, just any small brush. Get the setting powder and just like pat it on, and that's it in place for the rest of the day. I tested out this hack before I recorded this in case I told you all about it and then you went about your day and it slid off your face and then you look like the Joker. Okay, what now? Setting spray. I'm gonna use my Mario Badescu skincare facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. New favourite thing. I always like to squirt it first just in case it gets you like right in the face. Like that, you see? Whew. Oh, so refreshing. Okay, I think that's me done. Yeah. So, if you would like to see more, leave a wee comment below on what you would like to see. I do take people's interests into consideration. This look was highly requested, so I did it for you. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, press the subscribe button, comment below. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.